Okay, hello everyone, hello guys, hello the broader community who is watching this video, who is super amazed and just wanted to learn a lot about this great tool which they have been just looking for quite a long time. They are super interested in seeing that what all things they are gonna come. They were very interested. I just informed them that we are going to have a session with Joe, who will be presenting Ocoya in front of us. It's a great sort of the tool. We all know Joe. So yes, team, we do have Joe from the Ocoya team who will be presenting the tool, Ocoya Lifetime Deal in front of us. It's a great tool. I have personally used it and found it super interesting and really good, helpful for the businesses as well. So let me just give over to Joe so that he can just give a brief introduction about himself and the tool.
Yep, Joe. Definitely, yeah. Thank you, Anupam, and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. It's pretty late here, but we're still going, and it's been a busy week. But yeah, let's get going on this webinar. So, brief introduction of myself and Ocoya. So Ocoya started 2 years ago in 2019. Myself and my co-founder Ivaros Tumas founded the company. We started off as an e-commerce dedicated company, trying to find a way to automate the social media for e-commerce companies. Reason being, we ran our own e-commerce businesses. We had a watch shop. It did okay. We did, decent sales. We did focus on drop shipping in particular, where we managed to automate the majority of the process, as it is with drop shipping. The only part we had, I guess the key part within drop shipping and the part you spend the most time on is, of course, the marketing, and there weren't really any solutions that helped with that. So that's where we came with the idea of Ocoya. So we initially focused on e-commerce, tried to automate the process for marketing for e-commerce platforms. We did that successfully, and we thought, why not expand it to all businesses as well? So yeah, that's what Ocoya is. We're an all-in-one content marketing platform now. So we don't just do social media, we do across the content marketing space. Founded 2 years ago, we recently received investment from a VC firm, one of the largest B2B accelerators in Europe. So we're investing in our platform. Myself, I come from a finance background. I've done about 5 years in investment banking. Looked at various different companies, from tech companies to telecoms to energy companies. So I have a good understanding of what businesses are successful, what businesses aren't successful. And yeah, we're doing our damn hardest to make Ocoya a success. Ivaros, he has been in computer science for a good 5-6 years now. He's worked for William F1. As an engineer, but also worked across other various different platforms, including Renault on their AI capabilities. And yeah, we started this platform a couple of years ago. That was hopefully an introduction that shared some information about and was useful.
Really, really great. I'm really happy to hear all this from you, Joe. Actually, I have heard about these things, but it's just really great and amazing when I'm just gonna hear all these things with you. So thank you so much for sharing this thing with me and with our team and the community. Yep. I would like to ask you that why you designed the tool, Joe. What all things were going in your mind? How did you feel that people are in need of a tool like Ocoya? How can I solve the problem of the people using the tool? So I would love to know something about that from you.
Yeah, good question. I think, there's, you can go out there. It doesn't take you too long really to schedule onto your own platforms. You can do it on Facebook. It does make life easy, admittedly. That's why they have millions of customers. But we thought, how can we improve on that? What is it that they're missing? And that, of course, is what, the majority of time is spent when it comes to content marketing. That's on the content. So, if you look at these platforms, they're great at what they do. They may have an integration with Canva, but that's about as far as it goes. We're trying to really focus on that content angle, do everything, that the other schedulers do, focus on the content angle. So we have a graphics editor where you can, similar to Canva, where you can build, we have thousands of templates So you can essentially create really engaging, high converting images in a few minutes with that platform. We also do text as well. So essentially, we have an AI copy engine called Travis AI. Now, this is quite differentiated. When you talk about ad copy, you're talking about platforms that are dedicated to that. Yeah. So, Peppertype, Copy AI, Jarvis AI, etc. So that's pretty much all they do, and they're good at it, fine. But we wanted to include that as well, so we have the ability to create copy. And I'll show you how all this works. But essentially, in the whole process of creating a post, we can help you with that, and you can directly post onto your social media platforms. I think the key differentiator for us is the content. I would say.
Yeah, completely fine. Yeah, I would agree your each and every word which you spoke right now, Joe. You have said everything correct about the Ocoya. I have also gone through the tool in great in depth and just found various specialities which really impressed me a lot. And I really found the tool is very much different from the others which we had till date, as it's a mixture of a lot of things. So multi-functional features, I would say, one of the great things Ocoya is offering, as well as solving the problem of the people in a very effective way. So I would like to show our audience my screen, as they all might be able to see this, that many things are just verbally seen in the form of this screen only. It has been the #1 product of the day in the product hunt. So a great thing, Captira, great reviews and 4.8 stars. It's easiest to use, as you say, Windows 2021 and Trustpilot as well. So in different platforms and the rating, once we would say that people have loved it a lot and people are just using it in a very great way. So I really appreciate it, and thank you so much, Joe, for creating this tool. Now, I would like to ask you that developing Ocoya would have been never easier, Joe. I think there were a lot of challenges which you might have faced while developing the tool in the R&D stage, in the development stage, bringing it after a lot of marketing. So what were those challenges that you faced while development?
Yeah, totally. I think if you saw what our platform was, only a few months ago, you'd see the radical change that we've had. And, there's a few aspects to that. First is getting permissions. So surprisingly, maybe not surprisingly, but it's very difficult to get access to become a partner with Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, which goes with Facebook. So getting those approvals took many years. But we got there in the end. So prior to those approvals, we were using third parties like Buffer, like Hootsuite, for our clients, and they would have to have a Buffer account and a Hootsuite account, which is fine because a lot did. But that was a clear a blocker for us. So it was great that we overcome that, and it was funny because we got our approval for Facebook, and then a few weeks later we got it for LinkedIn and then Twitter, and they all came in sort of one succession. So that was a really, we had a lot of our functionalities ready to go. It was just that was the key. Our clients were asking, can we post directly onto these platforms? And that was an issue. I think the other one was trying to crack the UI and the UX for our users. So really using different engines to try and perfect it and make it as smooth as possible and as easy as possible for our clients. So we currently use an engine called React, really advanced functionality, and a lot of the stuff we have in our UI, such as the calendar that we provide and our editor and things like that, would not have been possible without that framework. So prior, we had a lot of limitations before we switched our framework to React. And I think the final one is on the imagery side. So before we were very much only had stock images. Now we have, which were great, but clients wanted a bit more. So now we have the editor in our platform where you can directly create images yourself and play around with the templates. Right. So I say those are the three issues we faced.
Right. Correct. Okay, agree with you. And thank you, Joe, for informing and telling your challenges, because these are some of the one which every individual, every entrepreneur and the person is just coming across while developing any tool. Because whenever we try
Mhm.
to do something innovative, you try to do something different from the others, it's quite obvious that you are going to face something which will become an obstacle or hurdle in the way. So yes,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
overcoming that efficiently is just a key to the success when you'll reach the greater heights. So yes, I'll agree with you in that. And just one very important thing, Joe, I would like to ask with you. It's a really very important question. People usually are very interested in knowing this thing, that how the tool solves the problem for which it was designed. Because do you feel the tool matches its intended purpose, and how is it effective and efficient?
Mm. Can you see my screen? Just out of
Yeah, I
interest,
can see. Yeah,
is it visible?
yeah,
Fantastic.
yep.
So let me, if I can go through the slides. So this is, I think, highlighting the problem first would be useful. It might be obvious for some, but as we discussed, content, social media as a whole is a big
Yep.
beast, and you can hire marketing agencies, which often do a great job, but are expensive. You
Great.
can spend time yourself on it, which, is taken away from you and your business and spending time developing your business. So it can be very resource intensive, social media as a whole, in particular, the content side of social media. That's the most important because, you're scrolling through your Instagram feed. What is it that catches your eye? It's the imagery, the captions, essentially. Not, the best time to schedule might impact it slightly, but the key thing is the imagery and the content. So how do you combat that? I think our platform is very cost effective, particularly for lifetime deals, I must say, and it's very time efficient as well. So on average, our users save, when they switch our platform, about 80% of their time when it comes to their time on social media, and a lot of that is saved on the content creation. So that's a key one for us in terms of saving time for our users, saving resources. And that was the problem we came across, the sort of resource intensive problems. How do we help with that? So as I mentioned, we have a graphics editor. So you've probably used Canva before, many of you. We have a similar editor that has, in my opinion, much more engaging, much more colorful, professional templates. Everyone uses, Canva. It's a great tool, but you're going to see that templates everywhere. So I think it's sort of differentiated from that aspect, and you can take that image and then directly post it onto your social platforms, which I think is useful. But we don't only just help with the image; we help with the text as well. So we built this. We have a partnership with a company called OpenAI, which is an Elon Musk creation. And yeah, it's one of the most advanced AIs in the world, and we've used that to manipulate. It's engined for marketing copy, so you can create captions easily within our editor. You can do emails, you can do product descriptions that are engaging. You've probably used these copy generators before, but this can be directly applied to a post that you've created. You don't have to copy it across different platforms, use different subscriptions, etc.
Yeah.
It's all in one place. And then, you can, so once you have your image, once you have, or your graphic, once you have your text, we also have a hashtag generator as well, which helps you get hashtags. Next step is to just put that onto your social media. So we have a scheduling tool that can schedule directly to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or you can post it straight away. And we're also building our analytics engine, which is going to be an important aspect of the platform going forwards.
Right.
Hope that helped.
And okay, something on analytics which you would like to say?
Sorry, analytics. Do you want a bit more color on that? Sorry.
Yep, if you could tell something on that.
Yeah, absolutely. So At the moment, we have what we call basic analytics. So that's giving you very descriptive analysis of your activity. So how many posts, how many images, how many hashtags you've created, etc. What are your main hashtags? We have the permissions to build out an external analytics engine, which we're working on at the moment. So that's going to be, the basic engagement. So just in terms of the plans, if you're a silver or a gold plan, you will have access to what's called essential analytics, and that's going to be your engagement, like, shares, comments on a time series, essentially, with a few more bells and whistles. For Diamond Plus users, there's going to be advanced analytics, which is manipulating that data to have more useful KPIs, such as virality rate, comment conversion rate, engagement rate, things like that. And also we're going to have actionable insights, which include the best times to post, your best hashtags, etc. So at early stages at this time, which is why we don't really talk about it that much, but it's going to be key, and that should be coming out soon, I would say.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Thank you, Joe, for clarifying that.
That's right.
Okay. We would love to see a live demo of the product, Joe, if you don't mind, because that would give a greater clarity of expression and what the tool is offering. So, yep.
Absolutely. You can see that well?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Cool. So this is what you'll see when you sign in. All plans, Silver Plus, have unlimited creatives, unlimited schedule posts, unlimited Travis text. The key variable at the moment is social profiles.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you are silver, you'll have 10. If you are gold, you'll have 30. If you are diamond, you'll have 100. And this is platinum at 400. These are the three sort of key features we have to offer at the moment. The core one being create content. So just click on that. I'm going to guide you through how you can create posts like this and how to publish that onto your social media in a few minutes. So there's a few ways to create a graphic. The first is create content. So if you click that, you'll be presented with a few different formats. So yeah, let's just try sort of general post if we click here. And let me just try that again, sorry. How strange. There we go. I think it's because I'm recording something. So this is our editor. As you see, I've talked about it a lot. You'll see there's various different templates that you can choose from. To me, they're quite entertaining, quite engaging. I'd encourage you to keep scrolling. For some reason, the further you go, the better they get. And yeah, so this is sort of an idea of what we have to offer. You can search for templates if you want. Let's try marketing. Let's click on that one. I think you get the point. And once you're happy with your template,
okay,
you can edit the text. So let's just say DealMirror is amazing. The rest of the text, you can add photos, stock photos. We have videos as well, animations, objects, the whole shebang really. You can change the background. You can add different text styles. You can add your brand kit, add your logo, put that there. Change the styles at load. So it's pretty straightforward.
Sorry to interrupt you. Are you also seeing the same thing on the screen as I'm able to see? It's saying pick your format and the things Twitter and LinkedIn, or is there something else in?
Oh, that's strange. Yep. So it's in an iframe. Maybe that's why you can't see it.
I'm able to see a finger pointing down and written pick your format. Yep, that's we are seeing in the screen. So
that is frustrating. So the reason being is it's in an iframe, what's called an iframe. So I think it's recording. I think I may be able to do something. Let me just stop.
Yeah, I can see you now. That pen taking out the dollar note. That's now visible to me.
You can see it now. Oh, you can see it.
I can see it now. Yeah, Joe.
Fantastic. Sorry, I've just been talking to myself for the past few minutes.
No worries.
So hopefully you can see it now. So we have various different templates. It's just what I was saying. You can search for them. I encourage you to have a look yourself on the platform. And once you found your template, you can edit it. We have various different options. Amazing. It's pretty straightforward.
Amazing.
If you just hit publish, PNG or MP4, obviously this is an image.
Okay.
And then in a few minutes, a few seconds, you'll have your design here. Design ready. The next step, so the next step is to generate your caption. Now, we brought into this the AI element of it. So this is part of Travis, and essentially what you're trying to do here is provide a simple description for what this is trying to show. So if we just say DealMirror is a lifetime deals platform, I'll do. And then if you just hit generate, we presented with a few options.
Got it.
As you can see, some will be what you want or near what you want, some won't be. So feel free to generate more. You can keep going. We have unlimited text generation on this platform. So just keep playing around with it.
Yes.
Once you find one that you're happy with, you hit add. And that's that one. The trending hashtags is analyzing this image and coming with trending and relevant hashtags at this moment in time. So you can add that. Inspirational quotes, if you want sort of a more engaging platform. So say you have a stock image that you want to, have a quick comment about. It's useful to just have that. If you're e-commerce, we do have an e-commerce integration, but you can say you have a watch to sell for $100. You just hit generate. And then as you'll see at the bottom, you'll see there's, various different, your price and your product is included in the platform, in the caption. So that's a few options for you. You'll see your limits here. So this one is too much for Twitter. So if you want to post to Twitter, just get rid of this sentence and then that'll be available. And then if you hit save this post, and that's your post ready to go. You can edit it if you like. Actually, before we do that, let me show you different ways you can create images. So we have Canva integrated. So if you want to use that, you can do. We have stock images. We've partnered with these 3 providers. So if you just want a simple post, you can publish that. We have GIFs. So all the trending GIFs at the moment, or you can search. And of course, you can upload your own image there. So once you've got your post ready, obviously the next step is to schedule onto your social media.
Okay.
So you can do Facebook, schedule that tomorrow. It'll appear here. You can don't post it, you can reschedule for another time.
Okay.
Monday, save, fine. And then you can cancel it if I don't want to post that. You can post now, so let's try Instagram. A few seconds.
Yep, 2 seconds.
Another sip.
Yeah.
Go to Instagram.
Yeah.
Fresh. There you go. So that's how you create a post with engaging text, with an engaging image and a hashtags in a few minutes and get it onto your social media.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any questions at this stage. I was going to show you Travis, but happy to answer any questions on that. If at all.
No, not till yet. Yeah, I would like to just add on an additional question just after that, if you could answer, Joe. We do have a very broad community of the business people and the entrepreneurs watching the video. So can you tell me specifically how they can utilize Ocoya to enhance your business, to get a better peak efficiency or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think as you've seen, you know, the content that you create, not only is it quick to create, it's pretty cool and engaging.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, if you're scrolling through Instagram, I'd certainly stop on some of those templates and have a look. So yeah, your engagement is not just, so one, because of the image quality is higher. We also have high converting and engaging text that we produce for you, which is particularly useful for if you are marketing to English speakers, but you might not be fluent in English yourself. It's really good for that in terms of, you know, getting your, you know, the correct grammar, etc. In a post and making it sound good. And then hashtags, in terms of generating relevant and trending hashtags, can add that little extra optimization element to it. So yeah, I think what we've seen from our users is their engagement increases by about 60% month on month when they switch to our platform. So that's what you should on average be expecting.
Right, exactly correct. Because you know, if you could just save your time using the AI or something like that, we all know time is money. It's the most precious thing these days.
Very true.
If you're able to save the time, it's just a great thing, because you are just doing the same amount of work or plenty of works in unlimited amount of time, saving a lot of money. Ultimately,
exactly,
saving your money.
And you can get it in a lifetime for $59.
Yeah, that's really affordable, I would say, because now you would have to spend plenty of dollars, at least 100 or more, to get all these things simultaneously, which you are getting in just a single place, which is Ocoya. So thank you.
No, I must say thank you for everyone who's already supported us or is interested to support us. It's much appreciated, and we're happy to be on DealMirror.
Really. Anything else which you would like to add on? Any specialities of the tool? Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, you've probably seen things like this before. It's you know, and Travis is an ad copy generator. So here we have various different formats for you to choose from. If you just choose Google Ads, let's just choose the example. If we just hit generate, so it's going to come out in the format of a Google Ads copy. You can't have, you know, enough Google Ad copies given the different variations you can do. So this is one example of, if you actually read through them, they're pretty cool and pretty engaging, and it's within the criteria of Google Ads. So that's just one example. I would encourage you to sign up and try it out because there's endless possibilities here. If it's not covered here, try God mode. So this is where you can ask it to do pretty much anything to generate any text you want. Write an email for my co-workers. That's one. There you go. See an email. Link to an article about space. These are just some suggestions that we provided. You can try absolutely anything. And there you go. You can see. Produce that. So yeah, that's another pretty cool tool that you can do as many times as you want with any of the plans.
Got it. Great. Just one last thing to ask here, Joe. Do you have any future roadmap, anything in your mind which you would like to share with the people? What are the plans you're planning to come out with?
Definitely. So this is our roadmap.
Okay.
I think so first of all, I don't know if you can share the link with the community, but there it is, roadmap.ocoya.net/roadmap. So anyone can go in here, give us suggestions, like some of the features, and we're going to be focusing on those that receive the most engagement, the most likes first. So that's an important point. I think in terms of what's been decided on in the near term, so I mentioned analytics, so that's going to be one feature that's going to come out in the near future. The next feature is, so I showed you the video creation element, so that's just been released. So shortly you'll be able to create videos, also publish them onto your social media, and also upload your own videos if you want to. So that's a pretty important feature that we're getting out. A link URL shortener. So I know a lot of you'll have links that are too long. in our caption editor, you can just with one click shorten it. So that's pretty cool.
Right.
What else have we got coming up? Workspaces. So if any of you are agencies, have clients, multiple clients, you'll be able to segregate your clients in one space. So you have a client, you'll be able to see all their social media profiles in one single space, and you'll be able to share that with your clients so they can see what you're posting. They can help collaborate with you with what you're posting, edit, change things. So that's going to be a core functionality for agencies, and a few other things like branded reports, API. We're going to have an ads automation platform out, so we're going to go into the inorganic space eventually, and many others that you'll see here as well.
Right. So a lot of things are in the bag, which is just going to come out and bang the people with the new things.
Exactly.
Now I don't have this now. And Joe, the people who are buying the LTD now, they all will be eligible for all the dates in the future. They'll be getting.
Correct.
Okay.
That's what we've said, and we will stick to it.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you so much for being in the DealMirror. Guys, this deal is not running in the DealMirror at present. You are getting all these amazing features, a super powerful tool, and just $59. So just please grab it. If you will miss it, you are gonna just repent. That's what I can say. You should definitely go for it. Yeah, so yes, thank you so much, Joe, for being with us, for presenting this tool in such in-depth and technicalities so that people can just have a greater idea of what they are purchasing. Yep.
No worries. I think we've agreed to come to an end for this promotion on the 5th of October.
Okay.
So just to flag anyone that is contemplating buying it, don't miss out before that date.
Yep.
Just don't, because we get a lot of people messaging us like, we've had other deals on before and it's ended, and they're all sad. So don't be sad.
Okay. Right. Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Super.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you, everyone.
Appreciate a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.